but is you a motherfucker fool, nigga?
I fly to Dubai so much, need a camera or something. So fly, might need me a camera. Pour my heart, talk shot with the mammals. Shit it on the parking lot, might need a pamper or something. Hansel my dick like a ransom or something. Count no money, romantic to her. Think I might purchase her panties or something. Her manners up on me, she still in the slums. All these guns like the Navy or something. People looking at me like I'm crazy or something. Plus all this ice on my arm. When you come where I'm from, a nigga gotta stay with a gun. Stacking no M's like I'm saving for something. Hitters told guns and don't told them for fun. Pay a little song just to play in her guns. Drop a few crumbs and I spread on her tongue. Upper echelon in a 3-seat coupe. It's a concept, one on one, I still got two. Ride down Peachtree in a 3-piece suit. And I'm about to write my name on the cement too. Gucci Billy Bathgate, scandalous to Watergate. Heard that the street dry, trying to make the damn break. Open up a new trap, doubling my fan base. Whipping up shake, I done made it a pancake. Diamond so big, I don't even want a handshake. We were so broke when we finished the mayonnaise. Cleaned out the jar, made a glass for the Kool-Aid. Mom with the work, made a skirt with a do-way. Unk in the do-rag, he parking the dually. He ain't even had to reel me up to do it. Think I'm the coach cause I'm pointing they shoon. Stay out my business, find something safe to do. We ball like we hooping, we robbing, we looting, we bragging, we boasting, we causing commotion. My niggas got motion, it's potent, we smoking, polluting the Belgian, you know I'ma move it. He ain't even had to reel me up to do it. Tag on this toe and they filled them with fluid. Pull up in a Buick, my lawyer is Jewish. Sell weed like I grew it, here, you flew. I can tell that you knew here, shoot guns like it's New Year. Yeah, we went to school with ya, I never knew ya. Recruited a shooter, he don't pray to Buddha. Take with a cool and get smoked like a hookah. Jump off the jet with a big old bazooka. Roaring so fast, I be racing the trooper. 2 mil for the rich, you replacing the mule. R.I.P. greatness, we chasing the moolah. Earrings are boogers, they hit like Zeb Judah. Black as a Zula, a mill, not a mule. Young go so burning, she look like a cougar. Gucci 2 turn, now he think that he bougie.
Sad pony.
Hey, yeah.
Penny X.
I need someone to be patient with me. Someone to get money with, not take it from me. They don't even need to be as famous as me. I don't think I meet them at the places I be. But deep down I think about you all day, mommy. I know I'm a pit bull, but darling, mommy, I just wanna take you on a holiday, mommy. Say what's on your mind, I'ma call away, mommy. Come and rescue me. Whoa, take me out the club, whoa, take me out the trap, whoa, take me off the market, take me off the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat and tell them it's a come and rescue me. Take me out the club, take me out the trap, take me off the market, take me off the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat and tell them it's a rap.
I didn't come this far just to come this far and not be happy.
Okay.
Remember that.
You didn't come this far just to come this far.
Yep. I saw it on the internet.
I don't really know how to confess my love. Really seem like I wanna test my love for you who don't know how to express my love. That's why American Express my love for you. I need you, yeah, I really do. Tell me what to do.
Okay.
Tell me what to do.
Okay.
Tell me what to do. All I know is hit the mall to see what damage I could do.
Okay.
I give you the world, but there's other planets too. And I need someone to be patient with me. Someone to get money with, not take it from me. They don't even need to be as famous as me. I don't think I meet them at the places I be. But deep down I think about you all day, mommy. I know I'm a pit bull, but darling, mommy, I just wanna take you on a holiday, mommy. Say what's on your mind, I'ma call away, mommy. Come and rescue me. Whoa, take me out the club, whoa, take me out the trap, whoa, take me off the market, take me off the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat and tell them it's a come and rescue me. Take me out the club, take me out the trap, take me off the market, take me off the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat and tell them it's a rap. I'm tryna hit the A. Don't hit me up in WID me, baby. Nah. Send a boy a PIC to see me, baby. Damn. Okay, now we talking. Okay, now we talking. Okay, now we talking. When we talk, you gotta listen. I don't wanna go missing. I wanna be consistent, not all positions. I put you in, I won't put you in that fucked up position. I need someone to be patient with me. Someone to get money with, not take it from me. They don't even need to be as famous as me. I don't think I meet them at the places I be, but deep down I think about you all day, mommy. I know I'm a pit bull, but darling, mommy, I just wanna take you on a holiday, mommy. Say what's on your mind, I'ma call away, mommy. Come and rescue me. Whoa. Take me out the club, take me out the trap, take me off the market, take me off the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat and tell them it's a come and rescue.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, we are here this wonderful Wednesday, April 19th. And shout out to anybody that pulled up. I want to say thank you.
Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me.
And I really appreciate you. Hope you all had a good night. Hope y'all all blessed. And let's get into it. All right. You look at today, we don't have any news today. But just because we don't have news does not mean that we won't catch some moves. We should still get some volume. We just had NYSE about 9 minutes ago. So we should hopefully catch a W today. Yesterday we were able to catch a W. We went for about 54 points yesterday. We did. So let's see if we could do the same today. Let's check the monthly real quick. Let's go ahead and get rid of this here. Let's get rid of all these indicators. Of course, we got to do market analysis, right? Yeah, hold on. Let's get some support resistance. Let's bring the resistance to the top of the monthly wick. Let's go to the weekly. So far for the weekly, we are bearish. Looks like we have been trying to break this resistance here to the left, but we're not able to. We have support. Used to be support here. This is a minor resistance. I figured overall targets would be this high right here, this previous high. Still could be valid, but for now, oh, excuse me. Looks like we're bearish for the week, as well as for the day. Give me 1 second. All right, so for the day is bearish overall. Let's check the 4 hour real quick. So okay, so we've been dropping since last night. This 4 hours created at 2 a.m. and we've been very bearish. We dropped about, and we had no top wicks from last night. Dropped about 95 points. Okay. So this 4 hour candle started at 6 a.m. came up, created a top wick. Looks like we're respecting this support right here, right? If we could drag it to the left, you see that. Many times we respected it. We have once here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We respecting this zone. So we're gonna need a closure below this area if we want to have some sells. No, wrong. Closure below for sells. Let me see. So the hour is touching that 200 SMA. All right. All right, so overall, I'm not too sure. I don't have a bias, a complete bias so far. We're going to take it slow. We're going to take it slow. We're going to be patient. We're going to let the market give us a sense of direction. And then we'll hopefully look for some entries. But again, we're going to definitely need some closures. We're also going to need a wick. Same type of trading style we do every day. We need closures, and then we'll need a wick, either top or bottom wick. All right. So in about a minute left, we have the last 15 minutes for the 9 o'clock hour. Let's look at the 15. It just opened. Looks like we opened up, had a bottom wick. Looks like we're going up a bit. Overall, we are just gonna chill today. It's not too much volumes from what I'm looking. We are respecting this support. We need a break. We need a break or a continuation, right? Those are our trading styles. So let's see what happens. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other charts. Now for gold. Goldie. Let's get rid of this. Been very bearish overall for the day, but in the past hour, as well as for the past 4 hour, we've been correcting that move. Currently at 1991. Let's see Bitcoin. Bitcoin made that major drop. When was this? This had to have been last night. Wow. Dropped from 30,000 to 29,000. Okay. Again, the goal is 12,000, 10,000 before we start looking for some major buys on Bitcoin. I've been saying this for the past 7-8 months now. Just keep looking out for that. Euro USD has been very bullish. ETH, similar to Bitcoin. Oil's coming down a bit. That's good. It's going to fill that gap if you notice that. Gold will. GBP USD, very bullish. JPY has been on a steady rise. Could be hitting all-time highs soon. Oh no, I lied. It's got a long way to hit all-time highs. It's been in a steady decline. But it seems like we're going to be breaking that pattern very soon. Well, maybe not very soon, but soon. With the US dollar coming down, the JPY is going to start going up. Bitch, I'm on house too. All right. If you look at the Dow, look at this break out of this channel. Just so you know, this is a perfect opportunity to hit some sales on the Dow Jones. I'm gonna put in a trade. I'm gonna do it on my demo account though. Bitch, I'm retarded. All right. All right. Look at the 15. 15 is reversing, pulling back a bit. Now we could get a closure below. We are going to start looking for sales, remember. So hopefully we could do that. The link is not working. Yo, whoever's on stream, show some love. Thank you for pulling up. Thank you.
Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me.
I really appreciate it. But show some love. Like, subscribe, share. All right? Show some love. You're going to make some money today. I'm sure somebody out there you know that need to make some bread. All right. It is looking like we have ourselves a guest. We have ourselves. Yeah, round of applause. Yeah, a round of applause. Round of applause for the boy. Do you have your video on?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Give me 1 second, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Boy, had to do a video today, but I got you.
All right. All right, all right, all right. So we got us some company today. Try to see if we could discuss some good trading strategy. See what he's looking at. 2021. 19, 20, 21. 20. My record's 20. 20. It's 18. So we still got about 7 more minutes. 7 minutes. We're gonna start looking. We'll start looking for some entries. Hopefully, if we get that closure that we're looking for. Oh, my boy, Creative Sid. Wise Ghoul. Let's see if I can make this a little bigger. Oh, nah, I think that's it. All right, good shit. Ain't shit, man. You know, we out here doing the same shit every day. Trying to make this bread. 19 wins.
I can show you what I'm looking at right now. To be honest, it's choppy. I move my stop loss to
Okay. Bet. Give me one. Yeah, let me try to see if I keep forgetting to update my stream tracker. I gotta set this up because what I'm about to do also, maybe I told you this yesterday, but I'm about to starting next week. I'm gonna completely have 2 separate accounts. Completely. One account, I'm only gonna trade what I trade on stream, like only. And then the other account, that's gonna be my fun account. Trade gold, NAS, whatever. But yeah, I definitely have to have an account where I'm only trading on stream, because all this right here that's on my stream tracker, I should be able to show for it. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to messing the account up or blowing it and then coming back, and then like I should be able to say, okay, all these trades slap. Currently started off with a $200 account. Now I'm at this type shit. Yeah. But yeah.
I can't lie. I had yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I caught 2 cramps in my abdomen, bro.
Damn.
I said, oh. I had to stop. I said, yeah, let me go drink water. I couldn't even bend over that. No freaky. I couldn't bend over to the fountain, so I had to like wait a second and then, you know what I mean? And shit was crazy, but I'm Gucci now though. It'll be alright. It was just I'm just gonna make sure I'm well hydrated again. You know what I'm saying? But
just a little hiccup.
Yeah. Oh, when you get a chance, share it, because that shit is moving right now. It's looking like it's about to go in my direction. It was just moving very choppy this morning, bro.
Okay. Give me 1
like
second.
10 o'clock. So it's almost 10 o'clock. So usually when 10 o'clock, like 10:30, you're gonna start to see a lot of like 9:30, 10 o'clock, 8:30, liquidity sweeps and shit like that on buyers and sellers, depending on what they want to do. It's still moving a little choppy, but it's looking like it wants to move up. I'm just waiting for the 15-minute closure. Like it's just right now where I'm at. This shit is just acting wild. But I'm not even gonna look at how much I'm up. All right, cool. Yo, you can see it?
Yes, sir.
All right, so this is
Hold on, no, hold on. I'll put this over here so they can see it. Okay.
All right, let me know. I just want to make sure that you have it together. All right, valid. All right, so I guess I don't know. This is that bias that I got right now. I only trade one pair, so I only trade EURAUD. It's just a pair that I like the way it moves. It just works for me. I tell people, I personally, my personality works when I have one pair, looking at one pair only. You know, some people trade multiple pairs or whatever sets up. It's totally up to you, but this is like for me. But so I just so as y'all can see, you know, we could go to higher time frames, stuff like that. So I usually start monthly. I look for like any same change of direction. Hold on. Let me hide this because I have my markups right. Uh, I saw this bearish order block right here. This is the last up candle that created all this downward, these lows right here. So which is a key area where price cover, because you see price came up here and what reacted, flew down, drove down all into all of this buy side liquidity, fair value gap, um, all that. So, and my like for what I know, that that's another key area where price will want to react, either a retrace a little bit or drive lower, like retrace to drive higher, or just retrace to then eventually go higher. As you can see, that's what it did. It's doing that, but I do still see it being very bullish because it's on an uptrend. Overall, I do see it maybe potentially coming. Maybe it could come through here, maybe up here, because remember, this is months and this is years of data. So it could potentially be on an uptrend. We don't know, but we're gonna see. Then on the weekly, I kind of see like, you know, what's also there and stuff like that. But daily, I go to the daily, you know, use the higher time frames for direction. I really favor the daily because I trade the daily range. So what I do is I look for, I'm not gonna, well, I'm just gonna break down what my lines are. So since I trade on, since today is Wednesday, Wednesday, right? I mark off the line. That means explain my lines once I bring them back. But I mark off the have a line as the daily low and the daily high of the day before. So that's Tuesday's daily low, daily high, right? And then I have two previous days before that. So if you're trading on Wednesday, we go Tuesday, we go to Monday, and I mark the previous day high and the previous day low. It's just something that I learned from somebody, as well as it's crazy. I was back testing it, and I kind of figured that out before I watched their video, and they pretty much do the same thing. Then I mark those areas so I have a good understanding of where we're at in price. As you can see, it's creating highs. So this could be the pullback to then create to go higher from that bearish order block that we saw. Potentially prices just ranging, but like I said, I only trade the daily range, so I'm not really worried about if it's going to break all of this just yet. I'm gonna be a part.
Before you finish, real quick, just whenever you got your stuff up, just kind of put it in the middle, cause my camera, my OBS, yeah, that looks a lot better to look at. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cause my camera be covering and shit.
Got you. So this is so I trade the day before. So this is Wednesday. I have the daily high and the daily low marked up, and then 2 days before that, so that's Monday. Now that I have my daily ranges, because I understand if price is taking out highs or, you know, respecting lows or whatever, it's either going to buy or sell. But remember, I personally trade with the trend, but I just like to understand where we are at in price, because price is attracted to those higher time frame levels, like that the daily level. Weekly and monthly are like swing trader levels, so it takes a very long time for it to get there. But I am a day trader, intraday type of guy, so I'm not trying to be in trades for too long. But I use the daily, the weekly, and the monthly for direction, and daily for more of like my key areas where price could potentially go. If you back test it, you know, you'll see that they are attracted a lot to daily levels if you're like a day trader. It's all your personality. So then, knowing that, I'm just gonna have my lines back. I did draw like from that monthly that order block. I just drew it to remind myself that it could potentially reverse here. Just be careful when you're buying so you don't get overzealous. Now if we go to the 4 hour, right? This was the last down candle. I had marked this when I on Saturday when I was back testing. Just I marked my stuff up Saturday and Sunday just to make sure, before the week opens, I knew that price could potentially return into this area, right? Where it actually did to potentially work higher. And as you can see yesterday, it returned into this area, it wicked into it. So boom, it bought, right? I had caught this buy up here uh, yesterday. But for today, like I said, to continue a bullish move. So I'm automatically bullish, right? I don't trade against the trend. I don't look for any, to any opposite trend trades. I like to just trade what the market is giving me, stuff like that. So now understanding that, I go down into the hour and I see, as you can see, you now get a better idea. It bought, like I told you guys, I had caught it all into this high right here. This was last
Right,
night.
right.
This was last night. So I have sessions. My sessions, the sessions I have a session breakdown. So this is Asia, this is London, green and blue is New York, as you can see. So I have my breakdowns, right? Um, I tend to go down into 30-minute and 15 for my entries if I don't see anything on my hour. But what I saw on an hour is this. Let me take my sessions away so that people can see it. Since I said I'm automatically going bullish, right? I see you see that strong down candle to make higher highs, which this was the last down candle that made all of this high, right? That literally obliterated everything. This is choppy, but this to me, this down candle created this high. Um, Once I saw that, I marked that up. This is like this morning, seeing that. That's a potential area to buy. And if you fib it, right? Um, this is in those key levels as well. These are my fibs. So that's 61.8, 71. As you can see, it's in that range where you could buy and, if eventually continuation of trend, right? People like that 61.8, that 50. I have my key levels 61.8, 71. 88 is for like that 88.6 is like the deep retracement, but it's not really a lot of deep retracement, and we're not really using a high time frame. But I saw that anyways, that a bullish order block. I looked for the retracement down into this, and this is this morning around like 8:30 ish, whatever. So I know that 8:30 as well is where they like to sweep liquidity, and this is where I kind of go into. I also go into my 30-minute as well to kind of see if I see any key areas. As I saw, like I didn't really see anything clean, and like I said, I favored that higher time frame. That hour, 30-minute, and 15-minute is where I look for my best entries. And that was a strong hour candle, so I knew like I'm gonna just set my it's a bullish order block if it breaks below this area. Like if sellers is really in, it's cool. Like if I get hit out, um, it is what it is. Maybe it wants to go lower, and then I'm cool with my risk, and I'll just wait to maybe if it comes down into here, or what I'm saying, if it respects this, then I'll buy again. But I was comfortable with this just because this is the opening price of that order block.
Okay.
Then I used the 15-minute, right? The 15-minute. I don't know if anybody's familiar with the New York reset. The
Before
New
you
York.
before you get into the 15-minute, let me
Oh,
just
you.
go over
Yeah.
my stream real quick. It's right 10 o'clock. Let me just explain
Yeah,
why
yeah,
we
no,
might.
no. Do you think? Do you think?
Yeah. All right.
'Cause
Just
if you see
to
something,
make.
you see something.
No, I don't see shit. I just cause 10 a.m. is when I really start trading and shit. But overall, I'm not looking for anything. I did want a closure right here, below here. But this
Hmm.
4 hour stayed bullish, so that kind of says we're just in this channel, right? But it's not strong volume. to like give us enough of a drive. So I'm not really looking for anything. I'm not looking for buys. I'm looking for sells. If I do look for position, I'm still gonna look for sells under here, 12,990. All right. So yeah. So currently today is looking like one of those days we might not even get a trade. We probably just gonna watch, hope for the best. We're just gonna listen to you say it and just go over your analysis on AUD. But it's not looking like we got anything today. Yesterday I took a W, but today's kind of slow. Tomorrow we're getting volume. I think tomorrow will be more of a day we could catch a move. But for now, let's back to Mr. Seed.
Got you, gang. Just let me know when you're back on me. I was just looking at my trade on the other screen. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, cool. So if anybody know anything about, I could put on my sessions, right? If you know anything about the the New York reset, right? Is the 0-0 candle of that's the reset of New York, basically, right? So it's called the 0-0 reset. That's midnight price New York. It's a strong price. I advise y'all that if you are watching, you trying to learn how to trade, definitely back test. You're gonna see how this price has is a very attractive price. That's a New York reset. I always mark that out just because I would like to know, what's going on there to do this reset price. Definitely, just do your back testing. I can't really get a lot in depth into it because I don't want to do that too much right now. So y'all, but just know a New York reset is a very powerful price, and you should definitely look into it to understand, like, how, if you do a reset, you're gonna see sometimes that if you bearish on the day or whatever, it comes up to your New York reset and then falls and stuff like that. But I also mark out the New York reset. And the one thing that I also like to do is the Asian range. As most people know, that the Asian session is the consolidation session. So all consolidation is a buildup of orders, which is all liquidity, right? So I usually use this Asian session to mark off the Asian low and the Asian high. If you, based on the style that I trade, I look for what higher time frames, either depending on what I'm looking for liquidity to get swept on the low or the high, depending on if I'm buying. I would like to see, the Asian high has liquidity to get swept, low selling. You can kind of use those as target points because I'll take the sessions off, right? As you can see at the 8:30 hour, most people, D knows that's where a lot of liquidity, institutions like to snatch orders. So once I saw that this was actually being snatched, and remember, I'm already going bullish, right? I was like, yeah, this is something that I really that I'm confident in. Once I seen the liquidity get snatched on the sell side, so now my objectives is to catch the liquidity on the buy side because this is the Asian range high. If I see it, I use the 30-minute to also get I use the body of the candle for also the 30-minute high as, like, the final in and out. But my ultimate goal is to see the liquidity get snatched on the buy side. It got snatched on the buy side a little bit, but this to me is just to make a high into, eventually that it could be a potential target. Like, the market doesn't have to go there. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It doesn't have to go there. But, if it does, this is just my overall target. I really aim for like 1 to 3s. I don't try to do too much anymore, like try to get the overall move. You know what I'm saying? I go for the, what makes sense. Personally, I'm taking 90% of my position off at this daily high, which was, yesterday's daily high. And then if it comes here, to the buy side liquidity, once it snatches it, I'm that's going to really be the end of my trade. I tend to go for like a 1 to 2.5, 1 to 3 risk to reward. And that's like the kind of what I'm looking at now. As y'all can see, my stop loss is like 18 pips. 18 pip stop. It's a little under these lows right here as well. That's why I said that too. These lows too, put it under the lows. I always tend to put it a couple pips under certain lows. Like if it's, let's just say 16 pips, I put 2 pips under, so I make it like 18 pips to account for spread and stuff like that. Like sometimes you don't really also want to make it right on the pip of like a low or a high, depending on if you buying or selling, because you got to remember, if you ever seen, you trade a lot, it comes there, snatches it, and then goes crazy because they just know that there's orders behind there. So it's nothing wrong with giving your trade a little room to breathe and just knowing your enter and exit strategy. And that's kind of like a sum of what made me do what I'm doing. And then overall, I do predict that EA might be a little bit bullish this week. Maybe potentially coming up between this week and next week, potentially coming up into here, because the price, this is the weekly open price as well, maybe coming up here, reclaiming these highs, because it could maybe go higher, or this could be the retracement part to eventually, continue trend. We may or may not see a continued trend, but I'm just patient on it. Like I said, I just trade the daily range, and then just go from there. Like I always have my enter and exit strategies. So making sure that you mark up like, hey, I'm a BE here, I'm gonna take profit here, I'm gonna set my alerts, and as y'all can see, I got my alerts and I'm in and out of the market. But it's a little choppy. Like I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like this is a lot of chop. That's why I'm very patient about where I was entering the market, because like you see, it's still creating highs, so it's still bullish, but it's just a lot of choppiness. So it's just gonna require a lot more patience and stuff like that to get the move that you want. But if you have your edge, your strategy, I mean, you're gonna be able to make money in this market. Just be patient. You know what I'm saying? Every day is not gonna be a fast day in the market, but I'm risk free now, so I'm just holding my positions. Hopefully, everything goes where it needs to go. But as you can see, it's a strong what imbalance candle, so that's always a good sign that it may work higher. And it closed on the 15 and the 30-minute above this area right here, my BE area. That's what I was looking for. So I mean, it might be working higher, you know what I'm saying, but you never want to get too hype. You just want to let it do what it does. And yeah, that's really all I really got. If that makes sense. Hello?
Yeah,
Do you hear?
I had my shit on mute. Everything looks good. That looks perfect. It's good analysis. Overall valid. This is valid. This is a good. Was this like 1 to 5 type trade? That's
this is a 1 to 3. This is a 1
to 3.
Yeah, 1 to 3, 1 to 2 point, whatever. Yeah, it's nothing too crazy. It's not.
No, it's valid though.
Yeah.
Should definitely get a W. Everybody should win today on this. Remember to hear what he's saying. It's EURAUD if you want to hop in. But
I mean, I would have to look for an entry for y'all to hop in. If y'all were looking to hop in, I mean, I see a fair value gap a little bit, but I would wait till this 30-minute close. This is a 30-minute fair value gap. Let me see. Because I had a fair value gap right here when it pulled back on me earlier on the 5-minute. So this was one entry that y'all could have took. It created a fair value gap right here. To make these highs, as you see, it played out.
Yeah.
5-minute. Hold on.
NAS is still looking the same. It's like today's.
Yeah.
It's 10:15. Usually I'm trying to look for a play at 10:15, but it's not looking good. It literally looks exactly how it looked at 10:05. Still in the same area. Price isn't giving us too much volume, so we don't have enough volume to break the lows. So probably just gonna be here for another 14 minutes and just just watch the charts. It's a learning watching day.
I'm looking at it right now, right? Because I do see the order block, which it could bounce off this previous day low, which is kind of perfect. I just don't rush entries. Like I do, I scout a little bit off of re-entries off the 5-minute. You know what I'm saying? Like the 5-minute is like for my re-entries. Like if I'm looking to go with the continuation of trend. I mean, there is a potential. I want to see though how it's closing. I don't want to just, you know what I'm saying. do see some rejection, which is cool. On the 1 minute, but and it's also a 3 minute order block right here too. And a 5 minute. Excuse me. I do have a potential re-entry, but it's just that the market is just moving so slow. That's why I don't even want to, because then y'all might be in drawdown for a little bit. Like, I don't know.
It's not worth it.
How your views? Yeah, how your views?
I would suggest maybe looking, if this is the 15-minute or 5-minute, go to the 15. Go to the 15 for a second.
Yeah. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm about to see. Because if it drops below here, so this is 9, make it like 11, 10, 11 pips. I'll make it like 10. I don't want it to be directly under, because sometimes it'll, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, you could take it to this. I like to a little like a 1 to 2, which is not off for 1 to 2. And also it could target these highs right here. Yeah. And then, like I said, I target a potential 1 to 3 with a 10 pip stop. But I just like to just wait to see a little bit more like rejection
of a retrace.
Let
me see the 15. Go to 15.
It's a rejection because I don't want to wait for the candle to close. Yeah.
The way I would look at it, the way I would want to look for the trade, this 15 is right there. It's a little bit bullish. Oh no, it's bearish. Your green is bearish.
Yeah, this is bullish.
I would say have maybe a buy stop at the break of the high.
Yeah, but I don't trade breakouts. I don't just trade off a breakout.
No, I ain't talking about you. I'm saying if somebody wanted to look for a re-entry.
Yeah, and I like
look for entry like right here could be
like this. You talking about right there? Yeah, that's where I would originally
like move it over, and like zoom it out so people could really see. Like hit the numbers on the right and go up. No, all the way on the right. Click and go up. Yeah.
I mean, I like this. I like the setup. I'm already in for my maximum risk for the day. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really.
Yeah, I'm not saying for your re-entry because you Gucci. You already got
it's holding. Like you get what I'm saying? Like the buyers are stepping in here. So like I like to see that. You know what I'm saying? So and the reason why I like this is because it goes to it went to the 50% of this imbalance on the 30-minute. So that's why I like it. But I mean, I don't just know. I mean, you guys could take it. It's only a 10 pip stop. I wouldn't risk for potential 1 to 2 risk to reward, 1 to 3 risk to reward. That's how I trade. So I mean, that means if you risk like $5, you can make like 15 off this trade. But I would definitely at 6. Once we go up like at least a 1 to 1, 1.5, like so if we go like 15 pips, go 15 pips, definitely move your stop loss to break even. And if you don't, buy at least TP2, which is around the 63 199 area. Just make sure you at least move your stops to break even, just to make it a risk-free trade. Because as you can see, working its way up. I like it. I just was waiting for the candle to close on you know what I'm saying, on the 5-minute before I got it, and you see its rejection. So it potentially to work its way up, and it broke these high, like you know what I'm saying. It finally closed above the highs that I was looking for on the 15. Like I was looking for this. This is the level that I'm looking for to close above, because this would consider another break of structure. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's a strong close. I mean, not the only reason why is because people once you see a breakout of this area, people tend to buy very fast. That's the reason why I sold like that.
Yeah.
But we could see it work higher. I might see it. You know, it might be ready to fly, but it's just moving slow. It's a slow day, y'all. So
very slow day. Yeah, that's what I've been noticing.
This is the time where like around like 10:30, Like I get on like 8:30. I trade London session like looking for a setup because this pair moves in London and then moves in New York, like just looking for points of interest. And I'm like calmly, like, so I set an alarm for like 3 a.m. Look at how it's moving. Like now, because I trade, this is the only pair I trade. I'd be like, nah, this ain't it for me. Like,
I feel you.
this is this is structure is not it. So I'll be with like this week has been a New York session where this pair has been moving a lot during New York session or just cleanly. So I just set my points of interest. I come back, you know what I'm saying? I look
Just
at it
wait.
on my phone.
Do you do you do you trade Australian?
Nah, it's Australian. I look for Australian is a consolidation session. I don't really scout. So I don't I use that as points of interest. Like the Australian, like you see the Australian session, right? It
Mm-hmm.
gives it gives you where liquidity is at, right? If you look, like even if we take off, I don't know, let me see it. I just because with session breaks, you could kind of see a lot of stuff like that people don't really get to see sometimes off of just candle, right? So like I told y'all, my yellow is all Australian session, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, like even on the 15th, it's moving sideways the whole time. It's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could do like make ups down, like it's still moving sideways, period. But a lot of sideways movement or just you know yes, it might like here it trended down, but that could just be to like I said into the overall going into the overall area where you're looking for the change in trend. Sometimes it'll continue to sell for you to buy, but like the range itself is where the liquidity is at. So as you can see right here, this was the day before was Monday, right? I had got in, I had got it in and made money, and it swept that liquidity up there, right? So I just use the Asian session just because a lot of liquidity accumulation, everybody's buying and selling as points of like target, my take profits, more, my take profits where I'm looking to see what liquidity is being swiped. I look for liquidity guys, I look for certain candles, and like I said, I look for like bullish, bearish order blocks depending if I'm buying or selling. Right now, EA's been very bullish. So I just been, buying, but I just look I tend to tell people like if you believe that the market is going to be buying or selling, only look for those opportunities
Yeah.
because you don't want to chase the market on you don't want to chase it on every side because at the end of the
Yeah.
day, even if it's bearish, right? But you find bullish opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
some people are counter trend traders, so I can't tell you to trade against the trend.
Right.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like vice versa, whether you're buying or selling, whatever it may be, look for those opportunities. Don't try to do too much because then you'll just smoke your account sometimes trying to do that. Like for me,
Yeah.
I see it's bullish, right? I'm not looking at y'all, so I didn't look for anywhere I could have sold. I could have sold at plenty of places, right? Noticing prices right here, I could have probably I
Mm-hmm.
seen this engulfing right into hit. Like
Just
you
gotta
give
wait
me
for your
you
position.
break a structure. Oh, okay, cool. I could have sold, but could have sold into these lows. But that's not what I'm looking for. You feel me? You have your edge. I give everybody like what's your edge? Just trade your edge, bro. Like don't
Mm-hmm.
don't try to do too much because when you do too much, it'll it could throw your game off a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
A lot. Nah, I tell people that a lot. So don't throw your game off trying to chase everything. You know, just do what you do best. And
And do it every single day. Don't switch up.
hell yeah,
You
bro. It's
fucked
your
up.
trend. Like, the way I trade might not be the way you comfortably trading. Like I see stuff differently. And I know I have this here, but this is just to confirm my order block. Like I take this off and I recognize it on the hour. Maybe it'll be a little cleaner. Like if this is off, but I have these lines that let me know. Like I already know my previous day. You see, I marked out, so I understand what price is, where price is, my sell side, my buy side liquidity, and I'm in and out the market. Some people, you might do fibs. I used to be heavily a fib type of person, but like I sometimes use fibs as my confluence to make sure what I'm thinking is possible. You could do what makes the most sense for you. So I would definitely just you know find your edge, practice, because every time you start a new strategy or something like that, bro, it takes time. Like it took time for me to get to where I'm at now. So yeah, but it's holding at this level because it's a previous daily low, so it could act as support and send this more. Excuse me, I don't want to curse on your stream because I don't want to get you flagged, but it could send it up. But just don't
No, I
be
think you could curse. I don't think
yeah,
cursing gets you flagged.
just don't be like sold on the outcome. Like, oh, it's a 1 to 3, 1 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
Just just know it may or may not go there, but you could always if
That's
you
the
in
thing with
profit.
trading overall. It's like every trade is like it's a hit or miss, right? You just hope that your analysis is good, and usually if it is, then you just keep doing the same thing over and over. Only other thing is just have a decent stop loss, has a smart stop loss.
Yeah,
You know,
like
them
I
early
have a lot
traders,
of.
they just,
No, I'm
you know,
sorry. Say what you
nah, go
gonna
ahead,
say.
go ahead.
Now I have like other confluence of where I put my stop, but like since I recognize the stuff so fast, like you know what I'm saying, I can't like you get what I'm saying? Like I just understand the market enough to where I'm not the best trader. I'm not gonna say that at all. But I just been trading the way I've been trading for so long that I understand, you know, this previous day low it can act as support now to take it to this to the previous day high because as you can see, like price generally respects these areas and wants to go here. Like if you back test it, like I said, everybody just back test, you know what I'm saying? Just certain areas and maybe you'll be able to see it just a little different. But
Yeah,
yeah, when you get but yeah, bro, you know what I mean? I'm gonna let the stream go back to you because you the you know what I'm saying? You the man in the hour, my boy.
nah, it's all good. It's all good. So even that look, if we'd have had that sell buy stop at the break of the high, that's why I like to do buy stops though. Buy stops at breaks, cause like you said, if you'd have got in, you'd be in drawdown right now for some buys. We're coming back down,
Yeah,
but we wouldn't have got an entry. That's the
yeah,
beauty of it. That's why I like. We wouldn't have got an entry. You want the market to come down, grab all that liquidation, and then boom up, right?
yeah. That's why I was like,
So
I would
yeah,
wait. I would
you
wait for
wait,
this.
man. You wait. Beginning
Cause
trading, when I was first in the beginning, bro, it was like it's so stressful because you're like, oh, we're going up, we're going up. You put in a buy, and then that's when there's the retracement. You know, you just had to like train your mind to get past, having FOMO, and then just allowing the market to do what it does, and then finding the right entry.
because even right here, right, it's a 15-minute order block right here where it could, you know what I'm saying? If it's a
Hmm.
lot of
And it's
volume, if
some
it was a lot,
support to the left. So
if, if it was a lot of volume in the market, I can't lie, it probably would have taken off already.
yeah, yeah,
Like
for
it probably
sure.
did this and probably would have went crazy, but it's not a lot of volume in the market. But 15-minute order block, two down candles, new creating that new high. It might just come in here and say, you know what I'm saying, go to the
Hmm.
moon. But
Facts.
and like I say, y'all, I'm not. It's just moving very, very, very slow. So
Hmm.
like I told y'all, like y'all could. I'm not in this one myself, right? I'm not going to do it, but I would like if I was looking to get in a reentry, I would wait and see a little bit like how it reacts, right? Like I said, I told D, I want to see will it react a little bit here before I get in. You know what I'm saying? Because most people probably would have just bought right here, right? You saw this, all right, cool, I'm gonna buy. And then guess what? They know that your stop is below this, so they probably want to swipe it. But this fair value gap too has been something like it's been attracted to. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I had set my
I see.
stop loss. I set my stop loss behind that fair value gap though,
Okay. I see it
because my
coming back up though at some point for sure. We'll probably check back in on this. You wanna pull up on stream tomorrow?
yeah, I'll pull up tomorrow. See
Yeah.
what happens. Like,
Bet,
we could do
bet,
that.
bet, bet. We'll have some news. Hopefully tomorrow we are going to have tomorrow. I believe it is unemployment claims. Unemployment claims at 8:30, so that should definitely bring us some volume. We'll have NYSE at 9:30, so you should probably be able to find some moves for sure. But I'm about to call it, bro. I'm about to call it. Oh shit. Oh, the Zoom already ended without me. All right. Anywho, thank you to anybody that pulled up. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There was nothing to trade today, unfortunately. If you look at NAS, still in the same place. We needed a break below. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. It's all good. But thank you. Wait.
Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me.
There we go. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Tomorrow we'll have unemployment claims. We'll be back at 9:30. Trade again. Sid's probably going to pull up. We should definitely be able to take a trade tomorrow with volume. And, of course, everybody have a wonderful day. Be blessed. Tell somebody you love them. Be active. Stay productive. And that's about it. Peace.
Yeah, okay, wrist so wet I might drown. Bitch, don't talk, you going out town. I done made 6 half for the whole week. Plug wanna play, then I'm going OT. I just made 4, 5, 7 on what? I hop in that scat and I'm bending your block. Nigga want scrap, well let it go rock. My little nigga got it, I bet he gon' pop. I can make 10 off face, no feeling. 6 dot like Krillin on smoking gorilla. Couple my niggas just caught that nigga that was running off dog. I know they gon' kill him. Smoking on killer and taking your bitch on a trip and them fucked on the floor of my villa. I ain't got time for 2 things. What? These stupid ass holding they feelings. Ayy, all independent, my bitches just.
All's my life I had.
Couple my niggas just caught that nigga that was running off dog. I know they gon' kill him. Smoking on killer and taking your bitch on a trip and them fucked on the floor of my villa. I ain't got time for 2 things. What? These stupid ass holding they feelings. Ayy, all independent, my bitches just calling, they get it. They know that this ballin' authentic. Chocolate vanilla can't hide, so I hopped out the dealer. I caught a new car and I tinted. Won't lie, little bitch had a nigga down. But now that I'm out of my feelings, I'ma stack the money so tall in the crib, it be looking like the roof came out of my ceiling. Soon as I hop in, I zoom, scooping that bit like a spoon. I got this F in the sin like that bitch is in tune. Look at it fade when we walked in the room. Ayy, 35 Mac 10s. Ayy, I killing me play my back end. Fucking that Shonen, I'm making her back bend. After my niggas walk in, we tagged in. Ayy, right off the bat. So that she know that I'm black, but I doja that cat. She with that thong, I like them tights. You pulling that pussy to show that it's fat. Made back the back with the double up. Hot the new duffel, it came with the double star. Then I put the trunk inside the front, so when I'm backing up, I still front on every one of y'all niggas. Talk, dinner scat, bitch, I'm back. Where have you been? $50,000 on my jack, going stupid. Back outside every time, it's a new fit. Niggas love to lie, gotta tell them what the truth is. Hot dinner scat, bitch, I'm back. Where have you been? $50,000 on my jack, going stupid. Back outside every time, it's a new fit. Niggas love to lie, gotta tell them what the truth is.
Rappers got the same color, the Lambo. I pull a bunch of brown, they both look like Reese. I get in that mo, I fuck niggas hoes, and I break them off and send them back home in peace. Got a bitch from the 6 cut her off, don't know how to suck dick, I just smack her hair like watch the teeth. I be giving the Holy Ghost to hoes, they see me, they get the passing out, screaming out, G. I'ma keep it real, I don't really fuck with police. I don't know shit when I see them, I'm speechless. I don't really fuck with rap niggas, they bitches. I'd rather chill with my daughter, my niece. Acting like you love me, I don't need no new brothers. I don't want advice, nigga, keep it, let a nigga touch me. I'ma have to show you something, I'ma have your family talking to the preacher. I'm not affiliated with no game, but my rolling face blue look like it's out the freezer. I'm making niggas bitches say my name, she ain't know how to fuss, so baby had to teach her. Oops, I ain't mean it. I put it on her face and gave her a all-white towel so she could clean it. I'm baby Jesus, sometimes I wear it once and give it away, sometimes I hit the cleaners. Go! Who wanna get knocked out? I'ma come burn a nigga hot sauce. I'ma knock a nigga socks off. About to cop a new drop, take the top off. Should I go get the vet or the double R? My mama gon' say, goddamn, that's another car. Damn. I got so many square feet inside of my mansion, a room and a bed for one of y'all. Like, fuck it, let's have a sleepover. Got your bitch sucking dick, got a deep throat. No, we ain't doing shows till Corona over. About to take the trap back over, we open. I can make 50 songs for the week over. Keep your bitch ass asleep if you sleep on me. Trying to figure which car I'ma drive today. Hit the gas till they call the police on me. Yeah, bitch, I
hopped in a skate, bitch, I'm back. Where have you been? $50,000 on my jack, going stupid. Back outside every time, it's a new fit. Niggas love to lie, gotta tell them what the truth is. Hopped in a skate, bitch, I'm back. Where have you been? $50,000 on my jack, going stupid. Back outside every time, it's a new fit. Niggas love to lie, gotta tell them what the truth is.